Our scripture reading this morning comes from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 1. About that time, Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee, and John baptized him in the Jordan River. While he was coming up out of the water, Jesus saw heaven splitting open, and the Spirit, like a dove, coming down on him. And there was a voice from heaven, "You are my Son, whom I dearly love. In you I find happiness." At once, the Spirit forced Jesus out into the wilderness. He was in the wilderness for 40 days, tempted by Satan. He was among the wild animals, and the angels took care of him. Some things are by nature more peaceful than other things. A football player and a figure skater. One is by nature more violent than the other. A firecracker versus a flickering candle. A thunderstorm versus a spring rain, or a falcon versus a dove. Some things are just by nature more sudden, more violent than others. And we hear a story today of the Spirit of God descending upon Jesus like a dove. How do you picture that scene? My guess is that you think of a dove of peace and a gentle falling. And yet when we hear the story, we were reminded that the heaven burst open first. Yes, there was peace. Yes, the dove descended. Yes, there was a message of good news. But first, before all that, was the sudden violence of a thunderclap. The heavens rending open. I think a lot of times we want to get to the peace, that we want to get to the dove, and we want to experience the dove, and we forget that the experience of thunder comes first. We want the rain, we want the peaceful pitter-patter on our roofs of the rainstorm, without realizing that the thunder is an important part of that experience. Peace doesn't come on its own. Peace is not suddenly granted. Peace is something we find after a traumatic experience, after things have gone topsy-turvy and changed. And so are we seeking peace without experiencing the thunder first? They come together. The thunder and the peace. The sudden outbreaking and the calm. We need both in order to move